Happy Monday, y'all. Do you hear that noise? And you see how dark it is in here? I have my windows shut. I have my pocket door closed in the kitchen. I have my air conditioner on. Hazel got me up at 6 this morning. So we went outside and I started watering. So I watered the front really good. Stephanie stripped too. And then I decided I better go do the backyard. Well, Miss Hazel was crying. So I put her on her leash and I took her out to the backyard with me. Well, she got soaking wet. She got muddy. So we had to come back in the house. She had to have a bath. She does not like me. She's kind of mad right now because I have the pocket door closed. And when she paces and walks, it appears like she likes to go up and down the whole house. And when she's gone too long, I know she's gotten stuck somewhere. But anyway, it is 9:30. I had so many dirty dishes to do this morning, y'all. I mean, that's enough to make you sweat. And Mr. Terry came over yesterday, and so I fixed some lasagna, and I had some cake made, and I never do dishes while Terry's here, so we can just visit and talk. And Hazel's making her way around the perimeter. So I had my hot soapy water ready, and I was going to do dishes last evening, and my friend Jerry shows up. Well, I had sent him an email a couple of days ago. He's got everything, y'all. He's told me before, don't buy anything. I have it. So, I slipped the other day. I don't know if I told y'all, I slipped again on that slick part of my patio. And I almost did the splits, which I have never been able to do. So that kind of scared me. I thought, you know what would I do if I broke something? Who's going to look after me? So, you know, my friend Stephanie, she's pretty disabled, and Leo and Maria, you know, they've got their stuff too. I know they would try to, you know, they would help me. But anyway, it really just made me get smarter. So I emailed Jerry and I said, Jerry, you know that front part of my patio that's really slick? I said, do you have a grinder or a sander or any ideas on what I can do to roughen up that part of the patio? I usually don't know he's coming. He just shows up. He reminds me of, he's a little eccentric. He's never been married. I think he's younger than me by some. He reminds me of, you know that show Back to the Future with the scientist? I forget what his name is. Anyway, he reminds me of that professor. But anyway, so yesterday he shows up, and he's got this big old wagon thing. It's like mine, only it's much bigger. And it's piled full of stuff. And I'm like, what is he up to today? So I went outside and I said, he's unloading things. I said, Jerry, what are you doing? He says, we're going to fix your patio. Bless his heart. Well, we tried a belt sander, and I have never felt grit that tough before. Well, that wasn't going to work. Then we tried a circular sander grinder thingy. That really wasn't going to work either. So then he pulls out his muriatic acid. Now, y'all know that that's pretty strong stuff. They use it in swimming pools and lots of different, applications. So we put Miss Hazel in the house. We swept the part of the patio off really good. He mixed it according to the directions, and we worked that stuff in. And I thought, well, I don't know if this is really going to work. So we scrubbed it, with brushes, long-handled ones. You don't want to get that on you. And he had safety glasses on and stuff and rubber gloves. And I didn't touch any of it, and I didn't get near any of it. But we did that, and then rinsed it really good and neutralized it with a lot of baking soda. And then after that sat and we scrubbed it around with our clean brushes, then we rinsed it and rinsed it and rinsed it again. So, my water bill might be $80 this month, but I don't care. And we really couldn't tell whether it had, made much difference or not. But I am going to tell you, it is wonderful. Now, it didn't eat way down in there, and it's not got little pits in it. Well, not visible ones. But it's awesome, y'all. So because I am a little anal, I got out this morning and I re-washed the patio and all of Miss Hazel's, bark. Although I'm here to tell you, this little girl has, she's not using her bark as much as she uses the patio. So I'm always having to clean my patio. But anyway, so I redid all of that good before I took her with me out to the backyard. So y'all, it's 9:30. I've had a full day already. Let me see if I did anything else. Oh, I showered myself. I'm exhausted. That's 3.5 hours. But I have been doing something the whole time. So I tell you what, I just decided today, I'm going to have one day where I'm going to be cool. And they say that you should start your air conditioner in the morning while it's cooler, and it won't be as hard. If you turn it on when it's already hot, it's gonna struggle, and it's gonna take, forever. One of these little units especially, it would be really hard for it to cool off this space. Now, it could cool off my bedroom and bathroom pretty easy. The downside to that is, I mean, my electric bill there won't be any difference for, one day. But, um, it's hard for me to have all my windows and my curtains closed. It's not dark, but I'm not loving it. But you have to make sacrifices. I mean, compromises. Why is my nose itching? I think that means company. I think if your palm itches, that means money. Well, definitely my palms don't itch, but my nose is driving me crazy. Could be allergies. But anyway, I've got my feet up in the chair, y'all. That's how come I'm not rocking. I'm trying. I really am trying. You cannot believe how hard I rock when I am sitting here by myself. But anyway, you know, I mopped yesterday, cleaned my floors and mopped good yesterday. And I just cleaned my kitchen really good. I could probably stand the dust. I don't know. I might do that. I might not. But that's about it, y'all. Oh, one other thing. See my air conditioner just cut off. I don't have it set on I don't have to be cold. It doesn't take much. But I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. So I've decided that I am going to get a cheap little glider for outside, a small one. Not one of the ones with the canopy on it, just a small one. And the reason I'm going to do that is because my rocking chairs out there are very uncomfortable to sit on for more than 5 or 10 minutes for me, even with a pillow. But they have these little cheap gliders that are, maybe I'll put one in the thumbnail. They have these cheap little gliders that are made out of kind of a mesh material, and there's two things that are good about them. I've sat on them before. They're more comfortable than anything made out of wood or any solid hard material, and you can hose them off to keep them clean, which I definitely need to do. I sat in one of my rockers the other day and got up and looked down, and my butt print was in the chair. That's how dirty it was. But anyway, I'm going to do that, and there's 2 reasons for it. One, Miss Hazel loves to be outside, and I let her go outside. I'll put her out, and then I'm up and down, checking on her, up and down and up and down. And I just want to be out there with her. And the other reason is, Hazel, what was oh yeah. I'm telling y'all, in the heat of the day, between 2 and 5, it is 10 degrees cooler outside. I'm no joke, y'all. My patio gets morning sun, and then as the day progresses, my patio gets shaded, and my yard is the last to get the sun. So that way I can be more comfortable. I can sit outside during the heat of the day. I was going to get one of those lounger thingies, but for like $20 more, I can get a glider, a 2-person glider. So that's what I decided I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure. Now there's something else I think I'm going to do, but I'm going to make another video because this one's already 15 minutes. Love y'all. Do something fun today. What have I done fun? I do love to water my yard. I feel like, I'm doing something good. So anyway, dishes are not fun. I hate doing dishes. But I'll talk to y'all in the next video.